Let's see. I've got some live action along with your voiceover roles. How much do you enjoy doing live action over voice, or do you prefer voice over that?
Well, there's a lot of advantages to doing voiceover because you don't have to wait for hair and makeup and lighting, and it doesn't matter what you look like, although the day you look really bad, Access Hollywood's there to take pictures. So you kind of always have to be on your game, but it's just really fun, and it's less catty because it's not about what you look like, it's what you bring with your talent, and I'm amazed every day. I mean, even from when I first moved to LA and I booked Batgirl and I'm sitting in the room with Mark Hamill and Kevin and like, what? And surrounded by insanely talented people. So I love voiceover for that reason, that it's really a craft and it's amazing to watch. And on camera is a lot of fun too, and because I don't do it as much now, it's like a fun treat for me. Every time I go on set at Big Time Rush, the boys are always very nice to me. So I have a lot of fun on that show. It's just fun. It's all fun. There's not really anything I do that I'm like, oh, I have to do that today. Like, I'm pretty lucky.
Also, video games. Again, how different is that process from a regular, say, voiceover? Is it very
So
different?
video games, typically we work alone because sometimes we'll have thousands of lines. So to put another actor in the room and wait for everyone to get it right, or sometimes there's already animation done that we have to match to. So that can take a long time. So it doesn't really make sense to have the other actors with you. So because of that, voicing a video game can actually be much more challenging because they have you for a 4-hour session, and sometimes at the end of that session, you're very tired, particularly when you have to do 80 death sounds. That can be hard. I'm not going to demonstrate that now.
What? All right. I think. Well, could you walk us through the process real fast of how you find the character, and also how you maintain that character when you are working on multiple projects?
So when you first have an audition for an animated role, they'll give you a drawing of the character, and sometimes they'll have a description of the show in general, where you're living, like what planet it's on, what it looks like, what the people are like, whether it's really cartoony or really realistic. And then you sort of, as the voice actor, have to imagine in your head what the directors and creators and artists would want that character to sound like, and then you play around with it, and then when you get in the studio, you have to be prepared to be like their silly putty. If they say, we want her a little bit older or younger, we want her, have braces, or let's try her from England, or whatever it is, and you have to kind of be able to play along and give them whatever they want. And then once the character is set, for me personally, once I create a character, they live up here somewhere, and they just kind of come out when it's their turn. Can't really explain it, but I don't mix them up. And like sometimes someone will say, oh, can you do Timmy Turner on this show? And I'm like, no, because Timmy already lives with Cosmo and Wanda, so like it's an entity in my head already. So when I have to bring it out, they just sort of come out and play.
Would you like to take some questions?
Yes, I love questions.
All right, there's a microphone set up over there. Oh wait, I see you pointing in that direction. There's a gentleman over there with his hands up. Come on, and he's got the microphone. He's going to help.
I know, right? This is funny.
All right, no running.
I'm trying to find you guys. Your coverage.
Yeah, guys, it's like 40 minutes. You're not going to be able to get to all the questions.
Yeah, this is very true, right? Okay.
Let's review.
Are you ready?
Hi, Tara.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
I wanted to, first of all, thank you for doing such a great job with Raven in the original Teen Titans series.
Thank you.
And I was wondering what it was like for you to be with the rest of the gang and recording Teen Titans Go now.
Oh my gosh. Well, if you follow me on Twitter, you know that we're having probably too much fun.
Oh yeah.
People are like, hey, is that guy on your Fondle Friday your husband? I'm like, no, he's not my husband. Luckily my husband's not on Twitter. We were all so bummed when the show ended, and I don't think I've ever received the kind of fan mail that we received when that show ended, begging for more episodes, and we were all right there with everyone. So when it finally got another pickup, at first we were nervous because it wasn't a continuation, and I was like, wait, what happened with Trigon and Slade? And I wanted to know what was going on, and then pretty much right away we were all like, okay, this is funny. And we had so much fun just getting in the studio together. We genuinely all love each other so much. I don't know that I've worked on a show that really genuinely we all love each other, and that's, I think, what's translating in the silliness now and it coming together, and we love it so much. We're so happy to be there. That's probably why it's translating that way. And if you guys keep watching, it keeps getting crazier and funnier and wackier, and even if you don't want to like it, you'll like it because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah, I was wary at first, but it's great. So thank you so much.
Thanks.
Next person, you don't got a lot of time. You gotta.
How do you feel about all the fan art and the fan series, such as Friendship and Witchcraft, and all the fanfics and all those types of things that involve the characters?
Well, the internet is a little bit scary sometimes. I like the funny things, but where people are eating me and or doing funny things to me, not so much.
But I do like that the show's inspired so much artwork. It's pretty extraordinary. The fandom that's My Little Pony fans are the most creative fans I've ever seen. And the artwork and the stories, and I mean, people have brought me books that they've written. It's incredible that's inspired that in people. So I don't read all of it because there's a lot, but I'm definitely very grateful that people are responding that way.
Do you like Friendship and Witchcraft?
I don't know that one.
You don't?
No. Is
God,
it good or bad?
I really like it.
Is it child friendly or not?
Yeah, they're 12. They've been watching it since they're 11.
It's
All right,
right
check it
there.
out.
It's right there.
Get back to you next time this year, same place.
Yeah, so funny.
Hi. Okay, my best friend wants you to say from the internet in Timmy Turner's voice, like when you were asked where'd you get this?
Internet?
That's a big criticism on his part. Where'd you get
I love you too.
Hi, my name's Malcolm, and I'm a big fan of DC Comics, and I love your interpretation of Raven and Harley Quinn. And I was wondering, you were did the voice of Harley Quinn in the Arkham Asylum and Arkham City video games and the Injustice game.
Not Arkham Asylum.
So who do you think did the better voice? So you worked across the voice actors, Mark Hamill and others who did the Joker. Who do you think did the best Joker voice?
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill.
I mean, by the way, I know the two and I love them all, and I really do. But there's something very magical and authentic about Mark Hamill, and when he gets into the studio, like, I feel so blessed to have been in the series, because like I said, for games, you don't necessarily work together, but in the series, I was right beside him, watching him get on that mic, and like, his laugh and he's just an extraordinary creature to watch. So I got to give it up for Mark. I got.